Welcome to All Levels Flow Yoga. Find your way to your yoga mat. Let your sit bones root towards the floor. If you'd like to grab blocks for your class, grab blocks. If you like a strap, grab a strap. Any props that you like, feel free to grab those now. And we'll focus a little bit on everything today, but we'll focus a little bit more in depth onto the hip area. So getting some nice stretches in the hips, lower back. Start to shut your eyes. We'll settle in here for a few moments to focus in on breath. Let your eyes gently shut. Let your shoulders gently slide down your back. Your spine is long. Your chin slightly tucked so the back of your neck is long. And take a nice long inhale through the nose. Sigh exhale out the mouth. Open your mouth, audible exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time. And exhale. Gently seal your lips. We'll take about 5 breaths through the nose and out the nose. So inhaling through the nose, letting the tongue rest on the roof of your mouth, creating that slight restriction of the throat. And then exhaling through the nose. Still keeping that tongue on the roof of the mouth. You'll create this same sound that you did with the audible exhale. It's almost like the sound of the ocean. We call it Ujjayi breath. Try to create some nice length in the breath. So starting from the lower belly, bringing the breath all the way through the lower belly, the solar plexus, middle part of the stomach, all the way up to the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the head. And then on the exhale, just let the breath come all the way back down, nice and slow, till it hits the lower belly. And then gently direct your lower belly towards your lower back and spine area. Engaging in the Mula Bandha. Do this about 4 more times. If you can, count to 7 or 6 or even 5, and then do the same thing on the exhale. If you'd like to set an intention for your class, now is a good time. Maybe bringing in gratitude, bringing in love, bringing in joy, abundance, anything that comes to your mind, breathe that in and breathe it out. Maybe peace for ourselves, for our world, whatever serves you right here, right now. And we'll take one more nice long inhale, long exhale, breathing in our intention. And then breathe it out slowly. Exhaling, releasing. Gently open your eyes. Reach your arms up. Nice long inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the side. Let it find the mat. Left arm reaches up and over. Take 3 breaths here. Really let that left sit bone root towards the floor as you feel that stretch from left sit bone all the way up the side body, the arms. And then finishing your exhale, we'll go to the other side. 3 breaths. Just let this be your pose, however it serves you. Ideally, it's nice to spin that rib cage, so it'd be your right rib cage towards the sky. But if that doesn't serve you, just let it be organic for your body. Finishing your exhale, let's come back. We're gonna find a twist to the right. Long inhale, long exhale, long spine. Maybe even nod your head up and down. Notice how your neck feels. And then we'll come back to center and we'll just twist to the other side. So focusing in a little bit on the hips today, but obviously doing our entire body whenever you do yoga. You're breathing. Moving that breath through the chakras, Coming back to center. Let's reach those arms up again. Interlace the fingers, root palms of your hands towards the sky. And then bring your hands behind your head. Gently press head into hands. Take an inhale. Exhale, rounding the back belly button. Pushes towards spine. Elbows come together. Inhale again. Open, expand. Exhale, round. 2 more times. So I was saying just to focus in on the hips today, but also focus in on just letting your body be organic, whatever serves you. If there's a pose you can bring your hands down that doesn't serve you today, then by all means, listen to your body. Do what you need. We'll come to cat-cow position. Hands right beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. We'll take an inhale as you arch the back, gaze looks forward. Exhale, rounding the back, letting your head ragdoll, belly button pushes towards spine. Again, inhale. As you inhale, you're slightly bending your elbows as you arch your back. And then exhale, your arms are straightening a little bit as you round the back. Keep that movement going. 2 more breaths. All right, let's find our first stretch of the hips. Take your knees, spread them wide, toes touch. We'll sit back into our first child's pose of class. Sit bones sit towards your heels. Gently reach your fingers out towards the front of the mat, forehead to the mat or a block. We'll take 5 breaths. Feel free to breathe in that intention you set for your class. All right, slowly coming back up. Nice job, you guys. All right, I'm gonna move my blocks off to the side. I'm gonna put them up at the front of my mat. If you have blocks, feel free to do what I'm doing. If you don't, that's okay. My phone over here so I can keep track of time. All right, so we'll come to our first down dog of class. Curl your toes, lift your hips. We'll bicycle out the legs. Take 5 breaths. Remembering, let your body do what's organic for your body. So right now I have my left shoulder is giving me, it's talking to me, I will say. And it's a little more tight than my right shoulder. So I'm gonna just send a little more energy and breath to this left side. And I might baby that left side a little bit. So if you see me modifying, and in my down dog, I'm gonna turn my fingers a little bit outward just to relax and not put so much pressure on my shoulders. But normally your fingers would be straight out, your pointer finger pointing towards the front of the mat. We'll take 1 more breath. So I brought that up just to let you know if you have something that's going on with your body, then listen, modify. All right, when I say listen, listen to your body. Take an inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step both feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, shoulders soft, gaze looking down, long neck. Exhale, fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. 1 more. And exhale. This time, push your feet into the mat. Inhale, root to rise as you reach your arms all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's take a few half sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, tilting from your hips, nice and slow, or your pace. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale, reach up. your breath be your guide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. Starting to feel a little bit open. Noticing the breath with movement. All right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees. We're gonna step the left foot back for low lunge. Left knee comes down. Grab your blocks if you have blocks. Take a few breaths here. So notice your shoulders. Let them slide down your back. Your chest is reaching forward. Almost like you're in that cactus position, but your hands are down. But you're not hunched forward like this. We'll take one more breath here. All right. Let's find a runner's lunge. Curl your back left toes, lift that back left knee. And then we're gonna get a long line of energy from our left heel all the way up our left leg, the spine, even the neck. Crown of your head is reaching almost upward and forward. Shoulders sliding down the back. One more breath. We're gonna bring that left knee back down and we're gonna find half split. So we're just gonna straighten that right leg. You can bring your blocks back. You can flex your right foot so your toes are pointing towards your right knee. Right hip slides back, left hip forward. If you need to bring the blocks to the high point, that's fine. You can even bring this left hand over, maybe even grab hold of the pinky toe edge of your foot and look out over your right shoulder. Say hello to your hamstrings. Maybe a little bit of that IT band. And then we'll come back to center. Speaking of IT band, let's get a nice stretch there. So let's turn the whole leg over to the right. So your foot goes as well. Pinky toe edge of your right foot is reaching for the mat. You're gonna get a stretch up and down this right outer part of the leg. Great stretch here. One more breath. Your foot is still active. And then bring that leg back to center. Let's walk back to our low lunge. Take a breath. Blocks off to the side. Plant your hands, curl your back toe, lift that back knee, right foot steps back. Finding our way to dog. Take 3 breaths. Take an inhale, come to tippy toes, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Awesome job, you guys. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step your right foot back, right knee comes down, grab the blocks. Okay, if you don't have blocks, we'll stay here for 3 to 5 breaths, stretching out that back, right inner thigh as it melts towards the floor, shoulders sliding back and down, chest reaching forward. Gaze looking down the nose. All right, take 2 more breaths. Curl the back toes, right knee lifts, runner's lunge. Take 3 breaths here. Isometrically, just notice for a moment that line of energy. You can even shut your eyes from your right heel going all the way up your right leg, your spine. And then bring that right knee back down. We're gonna find half splits. Heel presses into the mat. Left toes point towards the knee. Take a few breaths here. Right hand can come to that outer edge of your left shin, or right hand can grab hold of that foot as you look out over left shoulder. All right, Let's find that IT band stretch. So the whole entire leg is going to turn to the left. Ooh. Say hello to the left side IT band. So I'm still gently pressing my heel into the mat and almost sliding it towards my left hip. Always a wonderful stretch here. All right, bring your leg back to center. Walk your hands back to that low lunge. Blocks off to the side. Plant the hands, curl back, toes, right knee lifts, left foot steps back. Down dog. Take a breath. From here, let's find our first plank pose. 3 breaths here. Belly button is engaged. Pushing towards your lower back. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, push yourself back to dog. Exhale, let go. Inhale to tippy toes, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, so feet hip distance apart, hands come behind, interlace. Oh, this should feel good on your shoulders. Gently let your shoulders slide down and back. Chest reaching forward, take an inhale. And exhale, tilting from the hips. You can bend your knees, slowly fold forward. We're gonna let our head ragdoll here. Maybe even let it rock side to side. Maybe even take your arms to one side, to the other. Feel free to take a cleansing breath and then let your hands come down. Just slide against the mat. Let your hands find opposite elbows. 2 more breaths. Good place to rock side to side. Cleansing breath, always welcome. Nice job. Let your hands come down. Heel toe your feet together, 1 footprint. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, how are we doing? Inhale, reach up. Keep on going, let your breath be your guide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Bend your knees, plant your hands, left foot steps back. Bring that left knee down, grab your blocks. All right, back to our low lunge. We're gonna walk the right foot out to the edge of your mat, or as far as your body wants to take that foot. Right hand to the inside of right foot. All right, into our hips. Here we go. So, you can stay like so with your hands on your blocks. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bring your blocks down to the mat. You can bring your forearms and rest them on the blocks. Get a little pressure off your hands. Gently hug your right leg into right shoulder. Now, if you don't need blocks, you can always bring your forearms down to the mat. We'll stay here for about 5 breaths. If this feels like, I'm not getting a good stretch, you can curl your back toes, lift that back knee. Just try not to push the hip up. Try to keep your hips level with your back. Again, long line of energy from that left heel all the way up your left leg, your spine. That's if your knee is lifted. 2 more breaths. All right, let's bring that left knee down if it's lifted. Okay, so if you have blocks, just take them up to the front of your mat. We're gonna plant our left hand off to the side, come to the outer edge of your right foot. Right hand to the inside of your right inner thigh. Look out over right shoulder and breathe. Whew. Nice hip opener here. Preparing for our pigeon pose towards end of class. All right, 1 more breath. Let's come back, bring your hands back. We're gonna curl your back. Toes, left knee lifts, Right foot steps back, down dog. Feel free to move through vinyasa. Inhale to plank. I'm not going to do a chaturanga. Actually, I'll do a half chaturanga. Modify it with my knees down. Hug your arms into your rib cage, whichever variation you're doing, and come all the way towards the floor. Inhale, lift head, chest, shoulders. Exhale, down dog. So I'm not going to do a lot of those chaturangas, but I will cue you to do them. Feel free to do them as often as you wish. We're going to move to the left side. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step both feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Bend the knees. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Knee to the mat. All right. You know where we're going. We're going to move into that hip pose. We're going to turn or bring our left foot over to the edge of the mat. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. It's okay to stay right here or come to your forearms. We're going to take 5 breaths. Whatever variation you did on the other side, try to mimic that. Hugging left leg into left shoulder, right inner thigh melting towards the floor. Or maybe you curl your back toes, lift that back right knee. Hugging into core. Always helps to protect your muscles, your joints, the knees, the hips. One more breath. Bring that knee down. All right, so we're gonna stretch out that left hip a little bit more. Right hand's gonna plant off to the side. You're gonna come to the outer edge of left foot, left hand to left inner thigh. Look out over left shoulder. Nice job, you guys. Curl the toes, plant the hand, left foot steps back. All right, move through vinyasa or stay in dog, your choice. Inhale to plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and then everybody down dog. All right, from down dog, coming to your knees, spread the knees wide, child's pose, 3 breaths. Nice job, you guys. Everybody finding their way back to your down dog. All right, from dog, we're gonna inhale right foot to the outer edge of your right hand, left foot to the outer edge of your left hand. Turn your toes slightly out, find Malasana squat pose. All right. If you would like to sit on a block, you can always find a block. So ideally, we're looking for a long spine here, like so, with our shoulders sliding back and down instead of like this. So if you don't have a block and you're like this and all rounded, really try to straighten that spine. So gently hugging shoulders back and down. Gaze can be looking forward or down your nose. Arms gently pressing on the inside of your inner thighs, right below your knees, and your legs gently pressing on your thighs. I'm sorry, your arms. And breathe. Take 2 more breaths here. So I am going to give those of you who love crow pose an option to move into crow if you'd like to. You're going to take your hands to the floor. You're going to lift those hips up, and you're going to bring your knees to either your armpits or right below your armpits, right under the shoulder. And an option is to lift your feet off the mat. Gaze looking forward instead of down. If you're looking down, you might do a somersault. So I'm not gonna move into it because of my left shoulder, but if you are used to crow, feel free to move into that now. We'll take about 3 more breaths. And if you're in crow, coming back to Malasana, everybody hands to the floor. Gently lift your hips up towards the sky. Turn your toes forward. Peace fingers wrap around big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bending the elbows, fold forward. 2 breaths. Rock head side to side. Nice job, you guys. Release your fingers, heel-toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Woo! Exhale, hands to heart. How are we doing? Nice job, you guys. Okay, so before we go into getting more down on the floor, winding down, let's do a few standing poses, stretching out our hips. I'm gonna turn to this side, front of your mat. Left foot steps back for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Bending into that right knee, arms reach out. Looking out over right fingers. So, believe it or not, we're stretching our hips here. Great pose for strong legs, strong arms, strong core. Right knee gently pressing towards your right pinky toe. So you're not pushing it in, you're pushing it back. All right, right palm faces forward. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse that warrior. So we tend to straighten that leg here. We're not going into reverse triangle. We're staying in reverse warrior. So bend back into that right knee. Keep breathing. Inhale, back to warrior. We're gonna find side angle. Okay. Left arm is gonna reach up and over, palm facing down. You can stay here if you'd like to find a bind. I'll try to move into it with my shoulder, but I'll cue it. You're gonna bring this back hand down and underneath, and your right hand is going to grab hold of it, okay? If you feel like you're rounded like this, try to open up and spin this left ribcage towards the sky, okay? And if you're going to follow my cue, you'll stay in this side angle. Still try to spin that left ribcage towards the sky, or let your body go into that organic pose that serves you. All right, from this pose, I'm gonna have you bring your hands to frame your right foot. I'm gonna spin this left foot around so my toes are curled, my heel is lifted. I'm going to rise, reach my arms up into high lunge, and then find cactus. And then bring my hands down, interlace my hands, gently let your shoulders slide down and back. All right, bring your hands to prayer. We're gonna reach our chest forward, bring our left foot forward for stork pose, lift that left leg, knee bent, arms reach up. Bring your right hand to your right hip, left hand to left knee, open that leg up. Nice hip opener here. Bring that left knee back. And we're gonna cross our left foot over our right leg. Hands palm to palm. Are you still with me? You're gonna sit into that imaginary chair and breathe. Back is still long, so you're not rounding. Left inner thigh is pushing towards the floor. Nice job, you guys. Slowly rise and shake out your legs. All right. You're gonna stay where you're at. I'm switching to the opposite side. Step your right foot back, Warrior two. Looking out over left fingers, settle in. Left knee presses towards left pinky toe. Keep breathing. Left palm faces up, take an inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior and breathe. Bending back into that left knee, take 2 more breaths. Inhale back to warrior. We're gonna find side angle. So you know where you're going if you went into that bind. Feel free to find it here. Coming back to warrior two. Actually, we skipped something. Sorry about that. From your side angle, we're gonna bring our hands to the floor. Frame your left foot. Curl onto your right toes. All right. Nice and strong in the core. Reach your arms up for high lunge. Practice the arms. Take a breath. Bring the hands behind. Interlace opposite thumb on top. If you lose your balance, it's okay. Nice job, you guys. All right, bring hands palm to palm. Chest reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right leg up. Stork pose. And then left hand to left hip, right hand to right knee. We're gonna bring that leg out. Take a breath. All right, moving into our figure four pose. Right foot over left leg. We're gonna sit back into that chair, hands palm to palm. How are we doing? All right. Remember, our spine is probably not rounded. Hopefully not. Try to just organically shift your posture so that your shoulders slide down your back. Long spine. All right, inner thigh pressing towards the floor. Feel that hip stretch. All right, coming back to standing, shake out your legs. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna start winding down. First, let's spread our feet. Wide standing forward fold, toes point in, hands to hips, take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward halfway. Elbows point towards the sky, flat back. You're gonna let your hands come all the way down. This is your chance to take 5 breaths. Do whatever serves you. Hands can come underneath. You can walk out for wide standing down dog. You can find a twist. Whatever you like. Maybe you move into a headstand. Head comes to the mat. 3 more breaths. All right. Wherever you're at, find your hands underneath your chest. Take an inhale, come halfway up, and then slowly rise all the way up. Nice job, you guys. Heel toe your feet together, shake out your legs. Come to the front of your mat. We're gonna move into our pigeon pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, bend the knee. We're gonna step both feet back. Down dog, right leg lifts, inhale, exhale, step it forward, warrior pigeon. Upward facing pigeon, set yourself up, hips squared forward, shoulders squared forward, check out the back left leg. When you're ready, move your chest forward, forearms to the ground, and breathe. Forehead can come to the mat, you can use a block. Nice job, you guys. Let's take another nice long breath. Cleansing breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Find your way back to your dog. And shake out that leg. Maybe move into a wild thing. And we'll move to the left side. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Step it forward. Set yourself up. Upward facing pigeon. Hips, shoulders squared forward. Work your way to the floor. And 10 breaths. All right, let's finish with a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth. Let's find our last down dog. Up slash. Shake out that leg. Maybe flip the dog. Find wild thing. Moving to your hands and knees. We're going to come into forearm plank. Forearms to the mat. Hands come palm to palm. Curl toes, knees lifted, 10 breaths. If this doesn't serve you, knees can come down. Gaze looking down, neck is long. Belly button pushing towards your lower back, your spine. Long line of energy from heels all the way up your legs, your spine, your neck, crown of the head, reaching forward. 5 more breaths. How we doing? All right, everyone, child's pose. If you want to find more of a variation where you bring your legs together, almost like a rabbit pose, hands come down, tie your legs. If you'd like to move into a rabbit pose, just stretch out your back and curl your toes. Bring your hands behind, crown of your head towards your knees. Lift your sit bones up. You'll get a stretch up and down the entire back. Nice job, you guys. Let's find our way to our backs. All right, let's stretch out those hips just a little bit more. Coming to our back, let's find figure 4 on our backs. Right leg crosses over left leg. All right, flex your foot. Lift that left foot, flex that foot, hands interlace under left leg. Right inner thigh is pushing towards the back of your mat. As you gently try to hug your left leg in towards your chest. Try to keep your shoulders rested on the floor, head is rested. Complete attention here and breath towards your hips. Should be feeling that in the right hip. Two more breaths. All right, so follow my cue. This can get a little confusing. Left foot comes back down to the floor. You're gonna keep this leg, right leg how it is. You're just gonna twist to the left. Right foot's gonna press on the floor. You're gonna bring that left hand to your right inner thigh as you push it to the back of the mat. Your right arm comes out to a T. Look out over right shoulder. Take 3 breaths. If this does not feel good on your body, just find knees to knees and find a twist. So, whatever feels good for you. We're gonna come back to center and we're gonna switch legs. So left foot over right knee, flexing both feet, interlacing hands, find your stretch. Left inner thigh pushing towards the bottom of your mat. Nice job, you guys. If you're still with me, thanks for getting on your yoga mat today. I'm right here with you. Let's bring that left foot to the floor. So we're twisting to the right. Right hand gently pressing that left inner thigh away. Left arm out to a T. Look out over left shoulder. Take 3 breaths. You can always come to that different variation of a twist if this doesn't serve you. One more breath. Come back to center. Hug knees into chest. Rock out your lower back. Let's find a bridge pose. Plant your feet. Lift your hips, interlace your fingers. Oh, this feels great. All right, 3 to 5 breaths here. Gently hugging legs together, but they're not touching. Gently lifting hips. Back of your head resting on the mat. Nice job, you guys. Slowly let your sit bones come down. Find happy baby. And it looks like my dog has come to join me. Maybe not. All right. If there's any last pose you would like to do, find it now. Otherwise, Shavasana. Legs come down, hands down by your side. We'll take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Let everything go. We'll stay here in Shavasana for about 2 to 3 minutes. This is your time to let go. I'll let you know when to come back to your breath. Feel free to stay where you're at and enjoy a super long Shavasana. If you'd like to follow my cues, start to draw in a deeper breath. Reach your arms up over your head, take a nice long stretch. Hugging knees into chest, gently rolling over to your favorite side. Take a pause. When you feel ready, just find your way back to seated, just like you started class. Eyes gently shut. Bringing your hands palm to palm, I'd like you to revisit that intention you set for your class. Let's seal our practice by breathing that intention in. Take a nice long inhale. And then breathe that intention out, exhale. Gently opening your eyes. Namaste. The light in me recognizes and notices the light in you. Thank you so much for joining me. Even though I can't see you, I know you're there. So have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you next time.